everyone that is new on my channel, and for everyone that is coming back. Thank you so much for coming back, and subscribe to my channel. Please like the video as well. But as you guys can see, this is story time. Today I am going to be telling you guys about my hijacking ordeal. What happened. I think people are really tired of hearing the story, but I don't know, I feel like people would like to actually see me talk about it. I don't get as emotional about it anymore, but yeah, I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. Actually, I would not at all. Yeah, here it goes. Okay, so I used to stay in Johannesburg, and I studied obviously at UJ. But after I've graduated, after 3 years or 2 years, I can't remember, I decided that okay, I want to go stay by myself, in my own apartment, right? So I had agreed with my parents that okay, guys, the year that I'm supposed to graduate, or I'm gonna graduate, I'm gonna go get my own apartment. So I stayed in Kibble Park, at these other flats. So I stayed there. I can't remember when and for how long actually I stayed there. And during my time, actually, when I was still staying in Soweto, at Soweto campus, because I stayed at Res, I was still driving my Golf 7. I still had the Golf 7, obviously. And my parents actually thought that I would get hijacked in Soweto. So Golf 7, you're a girl, the number plates are Free State. So everything is just dodgy, and people are like, who's this person? But I honestly, like the way Nikarato Zula guys, I was always up and down. Always up and down. If it meant I must go to DK Square at 9-10 o'clock, I will go. Totos for Bev, I would go. Okay, like I was that person, and I didn't get hijacked in a place that I thought I would get hijacked in. Fast forward to what's this? Last year, the 15th of April, and I remember the day very correctly because I was hijacked 2 days before my graduation. Like I don't even want to think about that day, but yeah, anyway, story time, right? So 2 days before my graduation, and it was the 15th. I was supposed to graduate on the 17th of April. All right, so on the day, I went to go fetch my then ex-boyfriend where he stayed in Soweto. So I drive from Kibble Park to Soweto. It was a normal day, obviously good vibes. I woke up in a good mood because I'm like, hey, this day is coming. The day that I've actually like really been waiting for is here. And I didn't think that I would be even graduating, you know. I didn't even know how I graduated, guys. The way I would go, Chapozi was my friend. Chapozi was I was student night babes. I was this, and the other faces were student night faces. Okay, so I was always at Chaff all the time. It was me and Bev like this in varsity. Like I could not go without flying fish, press lemon, no ways. So okay, cool. As I said, I fetched my then ex-boyfriend in Soweto, pick him up, because he knew the ins and outs of Johannesburg and where to get the right things, nice things, you know. So I pick him up, we go to Channel Mall, the one in Main Reef. So we go Main Reef, get my stuff, I get my shoes. I got my shoes from Main Reef, makeup stuff that I needed, brushes or whatever, I can't remember, and lashes as well. And from Soweto, we go back to Kibble Park. We haven't eaten, by the way, because we woke up in the morning, so we can just finish everything off. Okay, so yeah, it's now I think around about 1:30. Yeah, 1:30. We're on our way back, and I'm like, I'm not gonna cook. Like I I'm not less for cooking, but thank you for helping me about. He's like, no man, Mkumbula, that lady that sells close to where you stay, a containing. As I'm taking a plate, about let's go buy a plate there. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, we'll go. So, from Southgate, there's an off ramp that takes you to Kibble Park. So there are robots there. The first robot, you turn left, right? So we turn left, that's where you go into Kibble Park, like properly. So you go into that road, and I hardly take that road. I never take that road. So that day we decided to take that road because obviously the lady that sells a plate was from that side, like she's that side of the school. So we get there, the school's out. It's around about 2 o'clock. The school's out, and I park my car facing straight. Yeah, but he gets out, and I'm on my phone. Everything is just very normal. I'm on my phone. He goes out to go check what is being sold, and like when you realize something, like you can see that something is gonna happen or something dodgy is really happening. So in the corner of my eye, I can see a car coming. Yeah, but like I can see it now, like it's coming. But it doesn't occur to me that, hi, wake up from the eggs, babe. Do something. He's outside of the car, mind you. He's still asking Nguti what is being sold and how much everything is. On his way back, everything happened so fast. These colored guys, they were driving, I don't know, I saw a blue car then. They were driving a Mini Cooper, and they all had guns. It was 4 guys. They all had guns. They didn't cover their faces, but I'm telling you, till today, I don't think I would be able to pinpoint and say, these are the guys that hijacked me, I honestly, I wouldn't be able to. So I'm shaking, and I have to come from the driver's seat and jump over. Mind you, if you know me, you know very well that I would have driven off, But number one, I'm with someone and he's out of the car. He's outside of the car. I couldn't have left him there because I feel like if I drove off, they could have been like, tell us what this girl stays or we're going to shoot you. So I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not going to do that. Number two, my car was on start stop. Okay. You know the little A button with a thing going like that? That thing was on. It was not off. So I feel like had it been on, I was going to react very fast because I'm like that. I'm very aware of my surroundings, but that day everything happened so fast. I was dumbstruck simply because I was on my phone. I was on my phone, and that's why that happened. Okay, so now I have to jump from my driver's seat to the passenger seat, and my ex-boyfriend is tall, guys. He's really tall, and he's not buff, but he's a big guy, and these guys that were hijacking us, Luna, they were so they were tiny colored guys. They were tiny. The only big guy that I remember was the one that was driving the car that dropped these niggas off. Okay, now he's outside and I'm being shifted and he's being hit. Hey, get into the car. Like, get in the car. Why are you taking so long to get into the car? Work with us. Mina in front, this guy does not know how to maneuver the freaking car. Now I have to show him. He's speaking Afrikaans. He's like, Vice me, what to do. I don't know what to do, I'm like, the car is on start stop. So you need to remove the gear from drive and, take it to park, then switch off the car and then switch it on again and then put it on drive. I had to do it for him. Mind you, I was like this because they were like, if you open your eyes and you see us, we are going to kill you. Do you want to die for our car? Like, these guys. So I'm like, obviously, no, I'm going to cooperate. Guys, I am a crybaby. I don't know how I did not cry that day, but I think God's hand was on me or something, because I was gonna cry hysterically and I was gonna mess everything up for these guys. So I was quiet, and obviously, you know, when you know, like, your surroundings, even if your eyes are closed for a while, you will know that, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is where I am, you know. Okay, I'm now in the car, and now he's now trying to maneuver. There's two guys in the back, and my ex-boyfriend is sitting in the middle. All right, now we're driving. I can feel that they're turning left, right, straight. I can sense where we are because I know my surrounding. After a good 30 minutes, I'm like, now I don't know where we are. In the car, they're asking me, what track is this? Who owns this car? Is this your car? How old are you? Where are you from? What did your dad do? Hello, I was not about to disclose all of those things because I'm thinking in my head, if I tell these people the information that they're asking me and I give it to them the way they want it, I'm not gonna go home alive. You understand? They're gonna, like, in my head, I'm thinking I'm in a movie. These people are gonna ask me, hey, when your dad must give us what, I don't know, money. Zillion, zaga, zaga, zege, you know? So I'm like, I'm like, no, my dad's retired. He's not working anymore. He bought me this car. The car. I even told him the tracker. What type of tracker we're using? Did they not call the people by the tracker? Bruh. They had connect and inside the tracker. They were like, yeah, compella disconnect. What? My phone is in between my thighs. They cannot see it. Okay. It is in my thighs and I can feel it vibrate. Guys, my dad has a tracker on his phone. Okay, so he will know where I am, how fast I'm driving. It also records your start and stop destination. So if you stop in Soweto and then you end up and you started in Tembisa, it's going to show, right? And while you are driving, it's going to show how fast you're driving. So this car is actually going like this. I've never driven my car like that in my life. Ever. I'm a reckless driver, but I'm not a reckless driver. I'm a fast driver, but I've never driven my car like that. I honestly have never driven my car like that, and I was traumatized. Okay. So we're driving and I can feel the phone vibrating, so I know it's my dad. Okay. I'm in a foreign area and it's telling him how fast I'm driving. He's never been driving, I would say, above 200 at a constant speed. Okay, constant speed. Right, so I can feel that the call is going and we're driving. It's now 30 minutes into it. In the back, I can hear they are busy slapping my ex-boyfriend. Oh my god. I don't know, till this day he still hates it when you like tap his head like that, because when he explains it, he's like, they were busy hitting his head like that and they were banging the gun on his head all the time, the whole time. That, listen, you think you're smart, you dating a rich babe, you got a lacquer jackpot, because they're Afrikaans. They're like, yeah, you got a fat jackpot. Nah, you're dating a lacquer rake lady. And I'm like, Luna, no, relax. And they were asking him, yeah, when did we start dating? How did you get to know me? You know, all of that. But I think our thoughts were at the right pace and we were thinking very clearly, even though there was this whole commotion happening. We knew that we could not disclose who and what my dad is, what he does. We were focused. The girl and the boys were focused. Okay? Right. So 30 minutes into the drive, we stop. And I don't know where we are. I don't know what is happening. And these guys in the car the whole time, they're like, listen, if the police ask you, you guys do not know who hijacked you, but you are going to say you saw a black X5 with 4 black guys in it. So I'm thinking, there's another syndicate? There is another syndicate. Like, why would you just randomly say that, or are just black guys the quickest link to a hijacking, you know. And they're like, listen, you don't know us, and you're gonna get out of this car and you're gonna go into another one. Now I can hear, I can obviously I'm from the Free State, I know Afrikaans, I can hear what they're saying. Now as we get out, because we stopped, this one guy that opened my door saw my phone.
Help me!
He took my phone. Obviously, I was not gonna be like, don't take my phone. He took my phone, he took my card, he took my ex-boyfriend's watch and his phone. The money that was in the car. They asked if there's money in the card. Luckily, there was no money at all in the card. I had taken it out, and I'm a reckless spender from time to time. So there was no money. They took everything that was in the car. My shoes that I just bought were in there. The stuff that I just bought were in there. My mom's dress was in there. The VCR that I had just gotten back from home to use in my apartment was also, there was quite a lot of stuff. My blankets were in there. There were things in the car because I'd recently just gotten back from home to come and prepare for my graduation. Okay, now we're shifting, and now they arguing. They're like, yeah, I still like sit down. Like they're like, no, he's too tall, he's too big also, so you need to make a plan, put this one in. The other one's like, no, you're not gonna put it in there, in like Mashat, nerves. Okay, I was a nerves that time. I was not crying. I was keeping my cool. Shocking. I did not believe that was me. So okay, yeah, this guy, as he comes out, he's holding my hand, and obviously my eyes are shut like this. He's holding my hand and we go out, and he's like, listen, you're gonna sit in the boot, né? And this one is gonna come sit with us. Ask me what boot I was in. Mini Cooper boot. Hey guys, if you knew how big I was last year, or if you know how big I am, you're going to know this one is not going to fit in the Mini Cooper boot. Baby, I'm the biggest mink blanket in your closet. Now you want to put me in the boot? No. How are you going to put me in the boot? Like, it does not make sense. But I'm telling you, they made it work. I don't know, I applaud those guys. Give me 8. So they go in and they put my ex-boyfriend in the back seat, and obviously I'm in the boot. Oh, when they closed the boot, my knee, I was facing, my face and my body was facing in the direction of where the boot is going to open. So the moment the boot closes and bangs, like it bangs on my knee, and like my knee still messed up because of that. So now we're in the car. Guys, ask me what's playing. In the car. Ask me.
Sondela mba. Hayi, sondela mba. Ngizoshoveka namhlanje. Hayibo.
I hated that song after that incident. I don't even want to hear it. I don't have it on my playlist. I don't play it. Like, if Sisem Grooveni and that song plays, count me out, babes, mark me absent. I am not going to shove. And ngifuna umbali angimfuni ngiright kumbali ngila. These people were having a party. I swear, if you were somebody that was outside, you were going to think that, no, these gents are like having fun. It's normal friends, kumnandi. They're having fun. So while I'm in the boot, now I have to scream my password. 87, what? They're like, what's your password? And I have to shout from the boot. They ask for my password, they ask for my bank pin, they ask for my Apple ID and my phone password, like I said. They asked how much my phone was. The XS Max just got out there, so it was still quite a number. It was quite a heat. Okay, guys, these people had a plan. Imagine Apple ID. Apple ID. No ways. That was top class hijacking. Okay, Shab, now we are an hour and 30 minutes into this hijacking. I can hear they offering my ex-boyfriend water. They're like, Ame Bru. They called him Panda. They called him Panda. They're like, Panda, do you want water? Do you want beer? Yo, shame. He said no, but on his head. I was like, hello, Mr. X. Please tell these people that I'm a person that has I get panic attacks quickly. My anxiety is messed up. I have heart problems. So I did not want to screw up this thing, because if I screw up and I die, that means he dies. Then pedile, then how? It's fairly more than you know? So I'm like, can you please tell these people that I can't breathe in the boat and I need water? Like, I'm panicking. I really need water. And they were like, oh, okay, guys, just please work with us. We're not going to kill you. You know, you must just work with us, because the only thing that we want is the car. We don't want you guys. We don't even know you guys. This is what they were saying. Okay, cool. Now we stop again. How, as we stop, I'm wondering where we are. These guys went to go buy water. They stopped at a garage. Sibetisa these guys for them to stop at a garage. So they bought me water. How? Because I can hear man no, this water, and he let me open the water. Like, I could hear her. No, this was sealed and it's cold. You know, water that you get from the garage, obviously, like, it's cold. And he was helping me. One of these guys was helping me sip on the water. So obviously he's giving me to drink the water, and he's like, are you okay? Please don't mess anything up. We don't want to hurt you guys. Just cooperate. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. And then he closes the boot and we drive again. How we drive now? We're stopping again. We stop where they're now talking about, I don't know, the car and the deal, and it has to be delivered and what. And I hear that, no, the bumper's messed up. So I'm hearing they messed up my bumper. This is Vixen. Vixen is my baby. You guys messed up Vixen. First you take it, now you're messing it up. Like, why? So now there's an argument happening. Yeah. I care you guys said you want the car. Now you have the car and we weren't even fighting. So why are you trying to skid? Don't, please, nerves. So the one guy's like, no guys, we can't kill these people, and we obviously can't kill or hurt the girl or do anything else. If you guys are thinking of anything, because we have daughters and we have wives back at home. Imagine if this was done unto them. Honestly, I feel like my life was saved by that guy, because the other ones were thinking of the nastiest things to do to us, because they felt like we weren't cooperating, and we were, you know. And in the boot, guys, I shared the longest prayer. And then after that, I called upon my grandmother, which is my mom, my dad's mom. And I called her. I'm like, no malanga, Kiri. I'm like, Kiri, I know you don't know me. I don't know you, but right now, baby girl, I need you. I need you to help me. I don't know what is happening. And that's when everything changed. There was silence, there was calmness. It was very quiet. And then they were like, okay, now you guys are going to cooperate with us. We're going to drop you off. When we drop you off, you guys are going to count. Guys, we're still driving. Okay, they left there. Oh, before that whole thing happened, we left where they were, right? Where they were talking about the car, and they had opened the boot for me because I couldn't breathe. They'd opened the boot for me so I can get fresh air, you know. They were nice guys, but they were not really nice for taking my car. Like, Vixen was my baby, you know. Okay, how cool. Now we're moving again. Luna, I swear we're in Eldorado Park. I swear to God. These people, whenever share, hello baby, I said I saw you most like hello. Like, guys, these people were having the time of their lives. Okay, they were having the time of their lives. We are now about 2 hours and 20 minutes, if I can say, into this hijacking. After a while, how? Hey. What is happening? Am I gonna die? Not today. 2 days away from my graduation. I didn't know. I can hear that no, we've approached a roadblock. So no, by check a roadblock going. Obviously, you can't get to a roadblock because how legunya in the boot, okay? Potato in the boot is right. Because I could have just easily said my ex-boyfriend must just act like one of them and chill, everything is normal. But back seat, behind the back seat in the boot was Yaspina fast, very quick, very fast wind. It's these Mini Coopers that have pipes, guys. So my ears were by the pipes, so you can hear. In my ears, okay, and the bumps in the road keep more. My knee this side, my head this side, goom, goom. Hello, the only head banging I can tolerate. Okay, guys, now we're 2 hours 30 minutes into it. So they like, now you guys are gonna cooperate for real. We're gonna drop you off, but after we drop you guys off, you're gonna count from 30 downwards, say 30, 29, 28, up until 1. Then you guys open your eyes. If you open your eyes before that, we're gonna come back and we're gonna shoot you. And this other one's like, imagine being shot for a car that's already taken. Okay, now we're being dropped off. My legs, grempe. How to like grempe? And on those nail like sensations in your legs. That is what was happening with me. So cool, now they're dropping us off. They take him out. And I could hear, like, they threw him in the bushes. And what the sound it made was, I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was like, in the bushes. And I couldn't get out. I'm like, can you please help me? Kakele little, taking me out. The guy's like, okay, I'm going to put you down. So you need to relax. You need to breathe. Just please don't open your eyes because we're going to be looking at you up until we drive off. After they dropped us off, they go. Ek het vir my tears geskiet. Hey guys, I cried after they left. And my ex-boyfriend was like, don't cry, don't just relax, don't cry, breathe, because you're gonna get a panic attack. Just breathe, leave everything. I'm like, where are my shoes? I asked these guys to leave my shoes. I'm crying. My shoes, what am I gonna do? Like, we don't have money, we don't have our phones. Like, what are we gonna do, bruh? Like, serious, no, like, I'm hysterically crying. He kept his calm. He's like, listen, Pumla, now you need to focus. We need to calm down. You need to think. Do you see anything that you're familiar with? Haki sheba mora. Dipere. Horses. Horse farm in the area, in the air. All right. I'm like, where I stay, I have never seen this in my life. Never. So I don't know where we are. Okay. It's a week in my hand. Okay. I took it off my head. I was holding it in my hand because honestly, I was not going to be able to deal. I am hysterically crying. My eyes are bloodshot red by this time. And before they could drive off, obviously he saw the car because he was not even reluctant to open his eyes. Okay. Right. So he's like, listen, now we need to walk to the main road and see if any car's gonna stop for us. I'm like, but who's gonna stop? Dude, like, okay, let's go. We're going. And then a lady comes with those family cars, those big family cars. The pacifier. If you watch the pacifier, you know the big family cars. That lady drives by with that car and she stops because I'm hysterically crying. But obviously you can see that she was reluctant to stop because no freaking way. okay, sharp. We like, listen, we just got hijacked and we don't have anything, we don't have money. Okay, well, my ex-boyfriend was speaking. We don't have any money. Like, we don't know where we are. Where are we? And she's like, no, you guys are in Johannesburg South. We're like, Johannesburg South where? She's like, no, Johannesburg South, like in the deer. Like, what the fuck? Where is the deer, bruh? Like, we don't know where's that. So she gave us a 5 rand. My ex-boyfriend still has this 5 rand till today. This lady's like, okay, I can give you guys this 5 rand. I don't know where you guys are gonna find a public phone to call. And we're like, how? Don't you know anyway? She's like, it's back there. And I'm like, those people dropped us off, that they came from that direction back there. So listen, ex, we're not going back there. We walked to the main road. As we walked to the main road, we trying, hello, sila, sipis, sila. Cars are passing by. No one is looking, no one is budging. Hey, luckily a police van passes by. I'm still crying. I'm that aunt at the funeral that cries when the breadwinner has died. That was me. I'm crying and now I'm holding my wig in my hand. So I'm thinking these policemen stopped because I think they thought that he did something to me. So as they stopped, he explains, oh no, that's what happened, hijacked, blah, 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 blah. And then we asked, the first thing I said, like when I opened my mouth, I'm like, where are we? And they're like, you guys are in the south of Johannesburg, like that lady answered. South of Johannesburg. I'm like, yes. South of Johannesburg, where? They're like, no, the deer. I'm like, where? They're like, no, this is the RH2, the road, the old Vereeniging road. You guys are, I think, 10-15 minutes outside of Vereeniging. Wow. Okay. Wow. Couldn't you guys have just dropped us off like Karizonu, K16, next to the robots somewhere? We're about to get to the police station. We get there. Bargive. Wow, you guys survived. We like, eh? They're like, You guys survived because somebody was shot literally a few hours ago in the same area that we found you guys in, and that guy was just like, he was flown out to flew out. Oh, so he was flown out to the hospital. He's critical. They shot him. And I'm like, these niggas won't playing when they say they're gonna shoot us. No. And they're like, yeah, and the car that you guys were hijacked with, they hijacked in the morning in Honeydew. So that is not their car. We've been looking for that car. And this was only after, like, all of these things are only coming out after we have explained everything. So we didn't really go with the story of 4 black guys, X5, no. Only after a while, I'm like, flip. My house keys are in my car, and my house keys are written where I stay in the unit number. You did not see me. I lost my mind, okay? I was like, okay, you know what? Let me calm down. I need to call my mom. Call my mom. And she's like, hello. I'm like, Mama, I'm crying. I'm like, Mama, I've just been hijacked. And the police station, Pino, oh, hantle. Like, she wasn't dramatic, but she was like, Pino, patong, they don't say how phone nela. What's a phone? Kiri ba nkile phone. That's an exahono araba phone. Okay, call my dad. Daddy, Pino, what's a phone? It's go phone kiri daddy. I've just been hijacked. Oh. Like, I could feel his mood going like. Mind you, my dad just got into an accident a few months ago and he's still recovering. Now they're like, no, okay, you guys have to go make a statement in Mondio because Kibble Park falls under Mondio. And it's now 8. We got to the police station in the Deer Kabo 5, 6. It's now 8 o'clock. We're now in the Deer. I mean, in Mondio, we're still in Mondio. And my aunt came and she brought us food. And we ate. Yeah, like she brought us McDonald's and we ate. And she was like, are you guys okay? And only after then, because my ex-boyfriend was making a joke out of it. And when we got to Monday, we got our statements done. We wrote everything. Before I even got to my place, my dad was like, we found the car, just don't tell the police. I was like, what? They were like, yeah. He was like, yeah, we found it in Lenasia South. We broke the person's gate and we towed the car out. He's like, do you still want the car? I'm like, no, thank you. Bad energies. Okay. But that night, guys, I could not sleep. My ex-boyfriend was like, do you want me to go home? I'm like, dude, you cannot leave me here. You cannot go home, because I don't know if these people like are gonna even get. I couldn't sleep that night. He didn't sleep at all. I did not even want to graduate, guys. I did not want to graduate, but that's what happened with the whole hijacking thing. Yo, guys, I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. No matter how much I hate you, that is so traumatic. And ever since then, I've never liked the car, the Mini Cooper. I remember the one time I was driving to, I was still in Kimberley Park. I was driving to Spa, and I saw literally a Mini Cooper, the same color, the same make, you know. Did I not turn? You turn it anyway. I more than anything, I am grateful that I'm still alive, because I could have, like, people don't survive from those things. They honestly don't. Yeah, I'm grateful that I'm alive, and that whole situation passed, really. Yeah, and I think at that point in time, I saw that there's so much power in prayer, and that amadlozi ayaphila, guys. The ancestors are there. Oh, but yeah, thanks to God, thanks to Amatonga Army, my ancestors, Tokozani, I'm honestly really, really happy, because my life was spared and I am here today. Thanks, okay, for coming to my story time. For people that obviously know the story, like, yeah, you know it, but I gotta give. I gotta give. But obviously my next video, guys, is going to be a makeup tutorial, because this is what baby good is all about, you know. Yeah, I was just getting inspiration from here and there, but I am definitely going to be giving you guys what y'all need. Okay, thank you so much for the newcomers and the old subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. I think we're on 132 subscribers. Can we grow? Can we grow, please? Also, follow me on Instagram at pumla_k, and please do like and subscribe and share, you know, interact with me also on my Instagram. I'm mostly on Instagram. Make Kampela Beauty a dream come true. From me to you, stay safe.